Now, I know some people do the Santa thing, like the big gift that you get is a Santa gift and it's not wrapped and it's in the living room.
Oh.
And
see, for me, I don't want, I'm not, he's not taking credit for my shit.
like, first of all, Santa's not getting fucking credit for the hard work that I've done.
Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that the show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I am Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Once again, or for the very first time.
Yes. Here we are. Still, actually, I took down all the Christmas cheer today, Cerny.
Oh, you did? I left mine up until we'll pull back the curtain. This is pre-2021. We're still in 2020.
That's true. At the time.
So I leave it up till the first year and then I drag it all down.
I usually would do that. But I had a captive audience that my wife was like, oh, will you just get the Christmas tree boxes down so I could just start taking it down? I'm like, oh, yeah, sure, let's do it. And then she went inside, took all the inside shit down, and I was outside on the gutters taking that down, and we had it up before 1 o'clock this afternoon. I was off today. So it was,
I'm not, so...
Yeah, some people were messaging me at work, and no fucks to give. No fucks to give.
Old work, right?
Yeah. So they got the new job starting up here in the next couple days. So old work. Finished it out on a nice PTO. More or less.
Not?
More or less. I mean, technically, my last day is the 4th. So,
okay.
But technically, my first day is the 4th. So,
oh, you have 2 jobs. You're working 2 jobs for one day.
One day crossing over with John Edwards. I'll tell you which one of those is going to take priority. I think someone threw a meeting on for like 3:45 on my last day, and I just nope. Sorry.
That's how I always think it's going to be. Like we had a recent
shake-up.
So there's some people that retired. It's like on their last day. They were still on the meetings, like very active. And I was like, what?
Why?
I was like, this is my last day ever of work. I wouldn't have to worry about anything. My feet would be on the desk, possibly smoking cigars and drinking brandy or something, scotch or...
No, you get a cigar and you have one of those beer helmets, the construction helmet with the 2 beer things in there. A couple tall cans for yourself. A couple tall cans.
Pick me up.
Yeah.
You at the bar? No, at work.
No, I'm at work.
Last day, so fuck it. I don't know. I was like, wow, firing off emails at the last day. I was like, that is dedication.
No, I think probably what's going to happen is if I message anybody on that day, they'll be like, oh, you're still working. You're still here? Like, oh, yeah. Like I was like, I feel like Assassin's Creed. They get to the point of that game to like sneak around and shit. But anyway, so yeah, I've been enjoying I had Christmas week off. Good to recharge the batteries. Christmas is a little bit less hectic this year with the COVID situation.
It is. Usually I take these 2 weeks off. But with the shakeup, I've had to
be on your best,
expand my my territory. So I went from half a state to 13 states. So I've had to push off my relaxation until 2021.
Yeah, and then you'll just keep kicking that can down the road because we all know how that stuff goes.
I already took the week after the Super Bowl off because I always hate going to a Super Bowl party and then like dragging ass on that Monday. This year I was like, you know what? I'm taking it off.
I like that. But no Super Bowl party this year.
Last year I partied by myself. The Niners lost. So
then double down. I might do, yeah. At least have it on in the background or something.
Yeah. I mean, last year was that the Shakira? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Shakira, J-Lo.
Shakira. Oh yeah, the double booty. That's right. We had a lot of double booty jokes. Well, I'm sure, Cerny, I mean, without fail, we won't let the fans down. There will be a Super Bowl preview, the annual, 5th annual, 6th annual Chip and Cern Show. Super Bowl
11th
preview.
annual.
11th annual. Well, how was your holiday? How did it go, Cerny?
It was good. So we did go to my grandma's house.
Okay.
Because everyone, her, my parents, and then us, we don't really go anywhere.
You're all in the same bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're like, all right, I think we're okay. And so, we did that little thing, open gifts and stuff like that.
Still being inside, were you a little skittish the whole day?
Yeah.
Like I was a little bit like, if someone got close, I was kind of like, hold on.
Back up.
Yeah, like,
back.
Whoa. And in the kitchen, I'm talking a little further away from people, which, after a half a bottle of wine, you're leaning in a little bit. So you never told me that. You weren't actually... Where did you work again before you retired?
No, it was interesting. So we always eat Mexican food. So we go Lorenzo's. There's a restaurant there. We've been going there since.
Oh, you go to the restaurant?
We have been going there since
it's just a thing.
33 years.
Wow.
So it's been around that long. But this year we had to obviously order it.
And
That's
cool.
And
so
take it home.
Their tradition was alive, but just to go.
To go.
Just to go.
Now, they said they were closing at 3, so you had to pick up a food bag. So we had like a supper.
Oh, wow. So you probably ate at like 4.
Yeah, eating dinner when the sun was still out.
But then you do get a little bit hungry after, so hopefully there was some leftovers to take down. What is it like what do you get there? You enchiladas, or everyone has their own order, or
everyone has their own stuff. So I got 2 tacos, beans and rice.
Pretty safe. I like that.
Jeffrey got his usual chicken strips.
Ranch ketchup?
No ketchup. No ranch this time. Usually,
just
so
dry?
he's good for dry. He's good for chicken strips, mac and cheese,
quesadilla.
Nope, that's it. Chicken strips, mac and cheese are generally where he sits.
Wow, I think Charlie's pretty bad, and her rotations: mac and cheese, grilled cheese, quesadilla. So there's a theme going on, and it's melty and it's cheesy.
Cheesy.
So
he will eat a grilled cheese every so often.
But he won't even do like he doesn't like a cheeseburger or anything like that.
He will eat a cheeseburger, but it's like.
But you guys aren't going to McDonald's every fucking day.
No. It's like if we went to
In-N-Out or something like that. Okay.
Cheeseburger. Okay. Where it's like, because he has no chicken strips or mac and cheese option at that point.
Yeah,
so that's like his.
Okay, so he's. I think the difference between my daughter's 5 and your son is like she doesn't really have the the capabilities to like overcome the fact that her best available food isn't available. That would really disrupt a 5. That really disrupts a 5-year-old. As you've experienced,
yes,
I'm sure many times.
You have to plan dinner like, well, he's not going to eat this. He's not going to eat this. He's like, fuck, they're out.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, do we have bread? We just throw. I mean, I literally those like, sliced cheese slices.
Yeah,
we just have like 2 or 3 packs in the fridge at all time with sourdough bread because we just know easy grilled cheese. We can make it easy. It's ready to go. It's ready to go. How were now the kids you have? I would say your family leans a little bit more towards non-believers in terms of Santa.
There's still one.
There's still one. Okay, how did that whole thing go? Is there any doubt? Is there any doubting, or has he?
Not.
How does he get to every?
But I can tell there is doubting.
Every house? That seems like how many people are? How many houses?
He has one day. Make a proclamation.
Yeah.
leave chocolate chip cookies out for Santa.
Yes.
I know Santa likes chocolate chip cookies.
Okay.
How do you know? I said, because I've been dealing with Santa my whole life. That's what he goes for.
Okay.
I promise you, if you leave oatmeal raisin cookies, he's going to leave you a fucking lump of coal. What I tell him.
Too much fiber. If Santa has that much fiber at every house, he's going to be bound up.
Yeah, I don't want him blowing up my bathroom. So
no. Could you imagine if Santa just came in and just fucking stank up your bathroom and left? Some big lactose intolerant, just milk and cookie shit in your toilet.
Just spray paint in the bathroom.
Just like, oh, they don't have a duvet or not duvet, bidet.
Bidet. Oh yeah. Oh, he uses the duvet as toilet paper. Wipes his ass with it.
Goes in your spare room, takes your duvet, wipes his ass with it, and leaves.
I could tell because it's not like every house, but it's like something. So we do like stockings or Santa. Stocking stuff. All this shit in the stocking comes from Santa.
Right.
So he'll pull something out of the stocking and he'll say like, "Oh, where did you get this? What store did you get it at?" And I'll look. I'm like, "Santa got that for you." Oh, okay, that's right.
Oh, he's trying to catch you. Trying to catch you.
He's trying to catch me. Yeah. Come on. This ain't your first rodeo. I just think. Come on, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, because everyone does it a little bit differently, and we haven't been pushing it certainly at our house, and we have not opted in to the Elf on the Shelf.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I know everyone has said no. We're not going to do it. Did you do it this year?
We've done it. We've done it in the past. I haven't done it since we moved to this house.
Oh, he just got lost in the thing.
Lost in the move. It's like it's a great idea. Like, oh yeah, but then you see all like the shit.
It's too much work.
You have to remember, it's such a pain in the ass. All the people I always see the shit online. It's like this. Today we did this and today we did that. It's like,
yeah,
you have nothing going on. I promise you, if you have to sit there and map out a whole month of
like 30 minutes to plan the little scene of like Elf on the Shelf doing blow with Barbie, like by the fireplace,
every day,
or the Hershey Kiss poop thing. Like this isn't a 5-minute, like, let's hide it in the planter. It has a whole scene with it. And this whole, like,
if I won the lottery or something, I didn't have to work, then sure, I'll take it back on.
Dude, you would make an Instagram account that'd be like Cerny's Elves on the Shelves. And it would just be multiple shelves. This is all you would do. So
when we had it, it was like I would forget to move it, and then I would like,
and then they call you out.
They were coming down the stairs like one point, and I grabbed it, just threw it across the room. I just chucked it. Just like you were a throw from third base, perfect, like in the corner, and like, oh, he moved again. I was like,
you're like, yeah, he did. He's like smoking.
Seconds to go. He's still warm. So it's like someone just grabbed him.
He's still screaming. Yeah, we have avoided that, and I'm gonna try. I did see this year everyone was doing, oh, he's in quarantine for 5 days, or they were like locking him in. You could buy these like kits. And little masks and shit for the fucking Elf on the Shelf.
Oh no.
I would say, yeah, he's got a quarantine for 14 days. So it basically is until Christmas, right? So it's
like December. Some people say like December 1st he comes alive. I don't know. I forgot.
It's like an advent calendar, except the trick's on the parents.
Yeah. Gotta get yourself a beer advent calendar like I did. It was.
Oh yeah, did you make your way? Any missteps on that thing, or how'd the beer advent calendar treat you?
It was good. Now, like the last few days, they were great because they were IPAs. So it was like I was like, oh, we saved the IPAs for last. Oh,
nice. Did it work its way like Pilsners to start and then darker?
It was kind of all over the board. It was like
shotgun
stouts to Pilsners. The unfiltered, wheat, all that shit.
Yeah.
Because it's German. A lot of it was German beer. But then we got down to the IPAs. It was like, oh, yes.
Wow. They were pretty, any good hazies in there, Cern?
No, it was like the traditional IPAs, which is fine.
It'll do. We'll save the hazies for summer, I guess.
Yeah.
Now, I know some people do the Santa thing, like the big gift that you get is a Santa gift, and it's not wrapped, and it's in the living room.
Oh.
And
for me, I don't want. I'm not. He's not taking credit for my.
I'm like, first of all, Santa's not getting fucking credit for the hard work that I've done.
But if you had to build it, you're up all night fucking building it. I'm like, Santa getting this credit. I'm getting it.
We got my daughter a frozen Power Wheels Jeep, one of those little Jeeps that you ride in. And then I had my buddy come over because I helped him build his earlier in the summer for his daughter's birthday. So I said, hey, guess what, buddy? Come help me with this one.
I'm calling it in. I'm
calling it in. You know, whatever beer or whatever on the house. All the tools are here. I just need the extra hands and, you know, the assembly. So we got this all going. And then I built it and we had to hide it. So like this box came delivered to the door. It's fucking huge. Dude, it's like, you know, my arms were outstretched fully carrying this thing. It's so like long and weird to carry. So luckily we hid it in one of our shed. We have a shed that I forgot about, but we hid it in there. Because this thing, you can't like throw a blanket over it. She knows. Plus, she's on the hunt. You know, she's like looking for different things. But yeah, I told my wife, I'm like, I'm not giving Santa full credit for this thing. That's not
any credit. No way. That's the same mindset I have. He's not getting any credit. I'm not going to stay up all night, so someone else could get the credit.
So we gave it to him, and we said, this is from Mom and Dad and Santa. So it was a three. We split it 3 ways.
Okay.
So at least they know Mom and Dad has the sort of purchasing power. We're in a financial situation where we have the purchasing power.
That's even cooler because you got to in with Santa.
That's true. And so, okay, you know what actually happened? We're sitting in there the 26th. We went up to my parents' house the next day, or my mom's house, and we went there. Nice day. We came home. We're just like, you know, when you get home from these trips and you're just like, oh, you're laying on the couch with your wife and you're like, fuck, like, oh, I'm exhausted. Yeah,
especially after Christmas.
Oh, yes. Dude, it's the worst. The kids are asleep. You're like, that was fun, but we're fucking exhausted. And I said, we forgot like a box full of gifts. Remember the ones I had told you we left in my daughter's room to hide it from her in the closet? We forgot about them. So I go, there's a huge shopping bag and a huge box full of gifts. And I'm like, oh no, fuck, what do we do? So I'm like, we either save this for, you know, to just give away throughout, like, okay. And it was kind of stocking stuffery stuff, like, a bath bomb because my daughter likes those, and like a little truck.
You know, Jeffrey likes bath bombs too because he takes a bath, but it's like,
it's cool because
like a shark one, so it has like a shark tooth inside of it. So he drops it in, you know, and then like it pulls out like a fucking shark tooth.
They sell the same. They've tapped the market fully. They got the boys liking bath bombs, and the girls, there's no problems there.
No problems.
So we said, okay, here's what we'll do, because we each got my son and daughter, like, you know, those character pillow and blanket sets. It's like there was JoJo, and then there was a Star Wars one for my son with Baby Yoda on it. So we got those, and then we're like, in the morning.
For all the fans, Cern knows it's Grogu. But anyway, go on.
Grogu, yeah, sorry.
Just not had to clear the air before.
Thank you, Cern. I know. I also know it's Grogu.
Email that's so bustling, full of, you know, corrections.
Yeah. Could you imagine if someone actually would take the time to email us everything we misspoke about during an episode?
Oh, man.
It would be 20 minutes.
Google would say you exceeded your memory limit.
Your mailbox is full. So we said, hey, because you were such a good listener and nice and listened to Mom and Dad, we asked Santa if he had anything else he could drop off for you, and he had these things. And she's like, what? And she ran over to the tree because she hadn't even looked. So she had already been like watching TV in the morning. And then it was like she ran over there and she's like, oh my God, Sonny's gonna, you know, she was so excited about what her brother was gonna do and stuff, but avoided that one.
That was a good save.
I couldn't believe it. I guess we could have returned it, but I didn't.
Oh, dude, I found shit like a year after the fact. Like I remember like putting stuff up there.
Is it wrapped and everything too, or no?
No, usually like I put stuff up.
Yeah.
But then like I'd forgotten about it because I think it was one of those like I had it and it was like, oh shit, they're coming. So I put it up.
Yes.
And then, you know, and then like a year later, I was doing something and I looked up there. I was like moving stuff around. I was like, whoops.
And the way that kids change, I'm sure it's like what you got them a year ago, they couldn't give two fucks about now.
No.
It's so, yeah.
So do I.
Like if it was Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol's the least cool thing.
Old news.
Even Paw Patrol's out at this house. Yeah.
Oh, it is?
It's getting, well, and then Sonny's probably gonna get back.
Oh, yeah. So you have one that kind of backfills a little bit.
Yeah. So we got the power wheels, and then we built my son one of these cool like Fisher Price race car tower tracks where you put two cars in and you like basically knock the flags down and they do different tracks, which is actually, we were playing with it at night at like 11 o'clock. We're like, this is fun. We're like trying to make it go off ramps and stuff. Like we were being kind of noisy. I was like, oh my God, could you imagine if they woke up and we're playing with their
You're playing
presents?
my toy.
I wonder, have you ever been caught like with wrapping a gift or any like Santa thing? Like what if they caught you in something? I guess you could probably just gaslight them, huh?
Yeah, I don't think.
Because like, what if
I have been caught? As I'm thinking, I have.
What
is that? Get out. That's all I see.
Just deny until you die. Just get out of here. Scram, kid.
And I think like what they see, because I got to pull it and put it somewhere else. Like put it in like a gift for me.
Oh, because they're gonna come back.
Yeah.
And try to find it.
Mm-hmm.
Or they've identified what wrapping paper it is or what bag, and you got to mix it up now.
Yeah, so like at least this year, my wife did this thing. It was pretty good. Everybody got their own wrapping paper, like so you could ID the gift. Like who's it for? Because it's always like, who's that for? And I was like,
And then the handwriting sloppy. Yeah.
So we did do that.
That's smart. I like that.
It was like, what time did everybody get up at your house?
Okay, this was a whole thing too, because remember that meme I sent you was of Grogu leaning there, and it's like me at 3:15 in the morning, like with my kids opening presents, and he's like half asleep. So we knew it was going to be a problem because Charlie does wake up sometimes at like 3:30 or 4 in the morning, and is like, "Let's go watch a movie out in the living room," and I'm like, "That's not going to happen." So I was so worried that was going to happen, right? So we said we had to wait until her brother woke up. So she kind of woke up at 6:30, and we kept her in the room till like 7. And I'm like, 7 o'clock? That's pretty good. I feel like that's okay for small kids. So we just let them at it. And then by 8, we were like, all right, what do we do next? And it's like, we have nothing to do until like 2. What about yours?
I told them, because they're like 5 o'clock. I was like, no. I said, come on. This is like one of my days I can sleep in. 6 o'clock. And I said, fine. We'll do
First
6.
of all, are they actually waking up at 6? Normally, you couldn't do it. You'd have to dump a bucket of cold water.
No way. If it was for school, please. If I dumped cold water, they would just roll over and go back to sleep. But 5:45, I could hear the feet. Because
did they set alarms and stuff?
They must, because it was 5:45. I could hear multiple sets of feet running around.
Wow.
So I was like, God damn it. Now, we do have, as we all know, Melanie.
Yes.
She is, she went downstairs and was brewing coffee for everybody.
God bless her.
I know.
Do you have another one of those you can lend, Cerny? Can we have her work at the house for a little bit?
So when everyone
that gets a bonus gift. That's a bonus. I would give a bonus gift for that. That's great.
Oh yeah. So I could hear I could hear the feet, and I was like, so I opened my eye, my one eye to look at the clock, and I was like, I got 15 minutes. Fuck. But then I could like smell the coffee. You could hear like the thing, and I could smell it. And I was like, beep, beep. Oh, yep. I was like, oh, someone's making coffee. So then everyone came running it, barreling in, like it's 5:59, 6 o'clock. Then it was like lights are on.
Dude, they're waiting out there with like a world clock.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Fuck you, parents. Fuck you. Let's go down there.
And they do the same shit I do when I have to wake up for school, like turn the light on and like pull the blanket.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So it was the same thing. Like, you do it to me. I was like, yeah, that's because you have to go to school and you never get up. Fuck.
Kids do not understand how much parents just need sleep.
I know.
They just don't get it.
No.
And I don't think that you get it until you probably have kids, actually.
Yeah. And then you're like, oh, I get it.
You're like, oh,
He's
wow,
like, why are you taking a nap? You know, my dad and
Yeah.
So we open up presents, and then you have to do all the. I'm sure like all of the
battery assembly. You need a pair of 10 snips to get the fucking. Dude, did the Barbie? I know you're probably not getting that many Barbies and shit. They got them tied down to the back of the fucking cardboard with it's like a BDSM scene or something. There's like,
oh yeah,
they're like
not even just Barbie, but Jeffrey has he'll do like dinosaurs or something. But it's the same thing. I was like, what the fuck?
Do you really need 3 fucking restraints around Barbie's right arm? What's she gonna do? Fucking run away? Like, I don't know, man. Why do you need that?
I'm just gonna steal the whole box. I'm not gonna take the fucker out.
I know. I'm not gonna rip out the Barbie in Toys R Us. Wait, is Toys R Us out of business? I think it is, huh? Rip.
Yeah, I think I heard they're coming back though.
Oh yeah. And so okay, so you made it till 6. You had your coffee, and then I feel like your wife's gonna be making like a nice chocolate chip pancake or waffle or some like special breakfast, right?
So Melanie,
she's
going to do some German waffles.
I hope that my daughter gets this.
Yeah, she's like, I'm going to make breakfast. I want to try these German waffles. So you go for it.
How is she into this? Is she watching like cooking YouTube videos?
Oh yeah, she tried to do. So I showed her Joshua Weissman.
Oh dude, that guy's the best.
Yeah, so she tried to do the souffle pancakes. But when
I just watched those too.
So she has started them, but then she didn't know we didn't have a pot that you could cover, like one of those pans you can cover.
Oh.
So they just.
Because you need to create the steam.
Yeah.
Because you put water in and you need to do
the steam to fluff them, basically.
Right.
So I was calling them the souffle pancakes.
Did they still taste good?
She dumped them. I didn't even taste because I was like, what the hell are they? She's like, oh, and she told me, I was like, well, I could have tried them. No.
Right. So it's just instead of it being a poofy pancake, it's just a regular
pancake. Yeah.
They probably still tasted fine.
I know, but she dumped them before I got them.
Okay. So she wanted to try her hand at Christmas morning breakfast.
Yeah. So it was actually pretty good. It was so they were like German pancakes, almost like a pancake that's like eggy because it was like a lot of eggs and you do powdered sugar over top of them.
Kind of like okay. And are they thick?
Yeah, it was probably about an inch thick. Yeah.
So like a Dutch baby, but without the fucking crazy like poof on the side. Okay.
Exactly.
Those are good. Oh, with the powdered sugar on top.
So,
nice.
Yeah, she tried that, and then I was like, so there's that like dead time. I was like, okay,
yes.
One set up. We got Jeffrey a Chromebook, but it's like a touch screen, so he can use it as a tablet or a computer.
Whoa, cool.
So
he was all about that.
So I like set it up, doing the whole thing, setting it up for him. And then like, I was like, okay. Natalie had gotten some eyelash stuff.
Okay.
So
she was doing everybody's
eyelashes, like Robin and stuff. So I was like, oh, I'm turning on Christmas Story and I'm taking a nap.
Oh, in your room.
Like they were in my room. I was just going to do it right on the couch right there. I was like, oh, okay.
Dude. And you, for the fans at home, Cerny has a great napping couch.
Oh,
having slept a few nights on it, great napping couch.
It's wide enough where you can roll, it's long enough you can stretch all the way out and your feet won't even.
You could probably have 3 grown adults all take naps concurrently, and nobody's touching anybody.
No one's
and everyone's fully spaced out.
Their own zone.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. So I sprawled out, laid my head down, tap on the head.
Did you have the lights? Did you kind of do the cover over the head to like kind of knock the lights out a little bit?
No. I just laid down and licked and then tap on the head. I was like, yes. And Jeffrey got these geos that you have to break. Can we break these?
Smash it with your sledgehammer when it's raining.
I was like, fuck. I can't just hand him a hammer and go smashing rocks out. At least me standing out there watching him smash his fucking toes off. So,
yeah.
So I walked out there, smashed him. Okay.
Great.
Good. Yeah. Got on his tab and was like, I'm gonna watch some videos. You like YouTube videos. I said, yep, fine. Do whatever you want. Lay back down.
There you go.
Next
Take
kid.
two.
Next
Take
kid.
two.
Next kid. Tapping on the shoulder. Yes. Zach. I can't. He had these kids like to do that's called the neon lights. They usually like wrap around the light strips. A lot of kids
glow
like
stick?
to do them. No, they're like
LED
3M LEDs. That's
we got
3M
some
LEDs.
of those. We got some of those for Charlie's bed, and we put it around there, and it looks super fucking cool. We like make it pink and shit. It's like,
yep,
yeah.
So he's trying to put it around his room, but he's like, I'm not tall enough. I can't reach.
Okay.
I stand on a chair and I need help. I said, all right. I stand up and I do his whole fucking room. Right. And it's pretty funny because first thing, rewind a little bit.
Are these the ones from Costco? 15 foot?
No, these are
Home Depot or something.
Well, so this is a good segue. So he goes, just before he actually asked me, he came down and said, hey, I have 65 feet. Can that go all the way around my room? I said, yes. I said, what's your room? Like 10 by 11? He said, I don't know. I said, it's close to 10 by 10 and 10 by 11.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, you'll be fine. It's about 40 feet. Plus you have wall. You have to go up the wall. You have plenty of room.
You'll be good. Yeah.
He's like, okay. So he runs upstairs. And then Melanie comes down and is laying down. She goes, I needed 70 feet from my room. I said, bullshit. She said, I did.
Because you each got a.
I said, would you go around the fucking window?
Things? Oh, she tried to go around the window?
She's like, no, I need 70 feet. And I was like, all right, whatever. You'll find out when he does.
Right, yeah.
So then that's when he came down after. I was like, I can't reach. I said, all right. So we went up. I did it for him.
Oh, okay.
All the way around. We even went around his little gaming thing and shit. He's like, I thought he needed like 70 feet. Melanie says they're going to be short. I said, I know how to do math. All right.
Right. You're going to trust like a 15-year-old over an adult on like quick math in the head? Come on.
We're not doing square feet. We're doing.
Yeah. How many board feet do I need for?
Yeah. I was like, oh, okay. So I walked down, sit down. I was like, that's it.
Now's the time. Third time's the charm, right, Cerny?
Third time's the charm. Nope. Called upstairs. Mom wants you. I was like, God damn.
Where's Mom?
Tell me something. I was like, can you just wait? So I lay back down, and then like everyone was done. So they all came blundering down. I was like,
because they're done because you helped them finish everything they were trying to do.
Yeah. So now everyone's down there,
Yeah.
fucking up my shit. I was like, God damn it. Well, there goes my nap.
And Christmas Story, because that probably got kiboshed as well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Jeff and I watched it once, and we were started on the second, the TBS 24-hour
I mean, they
marathon.
just let it go. They just let it go on TBS.
I forget what was turned on, but it was garbage.
Probably some Hallmark bullshit that your wife put on.
I regret telling her. We're getting off.
Sorry, why? I already know where this is going, dude. Why would you tell her about the Hallmark like Christmas movie marathon?
Also, Hulu Live that just added Lifetime Movie Network, and it is on 24 hours a day.
I know why you told her, because you're like, this will make my wife happy, and I want to do this. But you didn't. The thought wasn't fully matured. There was.
She was already okay with the license she had before. I never thought about that.
Her situation currently, she was totally fine with that.
And now, fuck. Like, every time I change the TV, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? So I always try to ruin the movies. I always let me guess. He's the bad guy. She's going to call the police. No one believes her except for one hero.
Oh, he's going to come and
something's going to happen. No time for backup. She's going to have to solve the situation herself.
Hold on. The cop has a kid, and he's a widow. He's a widow, and he has a kid, right? And then they're going to meet, and the mom has a kid too, and the kids are going to kind of hit it off, and then they'll end up, Dad, why don't you just marry Sally or whatever, right?
Never thought of that.
Yeah. Oh.
Until now. Until you brought this attention. Until my 8-year-old has brought this to my attention.
And then he looks over at her, and somehow she like kind of gleans, and she has a fucking twinkle in her eye, and she's got her wop is dripping. He's like, hell yeah.
All this time I've been talking to her, I never knew she was a stone cold fox. Said no guy ever.
I didn't know this whole time. She has a pussy like Dasani.
I'm gonna put it in dry. It comes out soggy.
Wow. Yeah, I'm all in, 8-year-old kid. Let's do it.
Do it. Glad you told me this to me.
7 days a week. I heard she's a certified freak. God, that fucking song's so good. I haven't listened to that in a while. I need to put it on.
Put it back on.
We need to put it back on again. Okay, so you never got your nap, and then you went to grandparents. We had some downtime as well, but I was hoping for a Christmas Day shag.
Oh, did that happen?
It didn't happen. I mean, I was hoping for it, but I think the math was there. Like the timing window was open, but there was some situation that was like, oh, the kid didn't go down in time, or
something. Yeah.
Something happened that it just didn't quite work. Which is fine.
You know what I did get into Christmas Day?
Yeah,
was my moonshine pickles.
Oh yes. Okay, so I see Cerny has a pair of nice new headphones on for probably work and podcasting, of course. And he shared a photo of some pickles that were preemptively purchased, but the jig was, they showed it was exposed to you what your gift was because it's so cool.
I was there. I said, "Ooh, I want this." And it says, "Well, it's going to go in your stocking." I said, "Okay."
Oh, perfect. How were they?
They were good. So it had like the pickle taste, and then like that, almost like when you have almost like vodka, it has like that evaporation burn on the back.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, it's not bad." The pickle was, it was all right, but what I really liked was drinking the juice because the salt was like that, like a martini, a dirty martini. You drink I was like, "Oh, this is."
Now, how much alcohol was in here?
20%.
So after like 2 pickles, you could probably catch a buzz.
Yeah, actually, not after the 2 pickles. I was like, it's just a little pickle.
Yeah.
But if you take a couple swigs, pull little draws off the jar.
Sure.
Yeah, you're like, oh, feeling
yeah.
right.
Like I don't think you would let the kids have any of those pickles.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I let them have a bite of a pickle. Like,
Sure.
Like,
yeah. I mean, but you're not going to let them like stick a straw into the jar and pull down
not doing
4 ounces of vodka.
You're not doing what I was doing.
They're not taking. Yeah, they're not doing. Yeah.
So I don't know about you, but my favorite joke every Christmas, because it pisses my wife off, because I was drinking the pickle juice, and it was like I started like 11 in the morning because it's Christmas.
So you were drunk on pickle juice at 11? Not drunk, but
I had a good buzz.
You're swerving.
Well, by 11:30. Look, what are you doing? It's like, it's Jesus' birthday. He'd want it this way, right? So that's my. This is just dumbest thing.
I love that. That's great. Because what are you going to say?
Jesus.
No, this isn't what our Lord and Savior wanted.
It's his birthday. What do you want this way?
He would want us to have a good time, man.
Or someone would do something, like somebody broke something. I was like, oh, on Jesus' birthday. How dare you?
The day of all days. The birth of the Christ and Savior.
I do it because it's so stupid. I always get to like, really?
It is. Yeah. That's great. And that's kind of, that's pretty funny.
One of those stupid, those dad jokes where you see like they just say shit. And it's like everyone rolls their eyes and walks away.
Yep. Well, on the drive home today, we went to the park and Charlie was telling some 5-year-old jokes, which is like, why did the dog not have ears and a tail? So it could poop. I'm like, okay. I mean, it's kind of funny. Yeah. I don't know how, but it's kind of funny. Dad, you tell me a joke. Okay. I said, all right. In owl school, for owls, what do you learn on day 1? It's the alphabet. I was like, okay, I thought of that myself as we were driving. I was trying to fucking come up, and that's the best I can come up with. I'm not proud of it, but it's what it was. Dad, that wasn't a very good joke. You should try harder next time. What she told me.
I think I got one where I think I said something. It was like, I think Jeff was like, "Oh, knee slapper, Dad." I was like,
"Oh, come on, knee slapper."
God damn it! Go to your room.
Yeah, that's it. No more moonshine pickles for you, kid, running your mouth like this. No, sir.
Jesus is crying for that right now.
On you roast your dad on the day of birth of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? That's how you treat him?
Happy birthday, Jesus. I'm sorry, Jeff was so rude.
All right, I smited my father. One last point, Cerny. I saw and I heard Pokemon Go cards are making a comeback. So if you have some, I'm thinking, because I went to my parents and they are like, oh, well, we have your old baseball stuff here and your old stuff from your room that, we just threw in a box. So I was kind of looking through that. And then I saw some Pokemon Go cards and I started looking them up online. If they're like, you get them graded, so you have to send them in. I'm sure that costs like
probably
$10 a card or something or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But some of the like first edition holograph ones from when we were playing, when like it first came out, couple $1,000 for like a Charizard first edition or something like that, right? So if you got them, I'm gonna go get mine, and maybe we'll have a Pokemon card cash. We'll just cash them out. Cash it out on eBay. We'll be slanging Charizards.
eBay. Oh man.
Oh,
go way old school.
Remember
Pokemon cards on eBay.
We had a nice little eBay thing going on too ourselves, right?
I did.
Yeah. A little bid manipulation.
Yeah. Hey, can you bid on this for me? I don't think the price.
My reserve is $2.50. Could you just throw a $3 on there? Is there anything?
I do a bidding war with this guy and back out last minute.
Oh yeah, we've got burned on the bidding wars. That's how you just get caught up in it.
Oh yeah, because you're like, after a while, it's like a pride thing. I'm not going to lose. God, I'm doing it.
It's genius. They're just totally playing into human nature, I suppose.
Then their commission goes up.
Genius.
eBay.
Genius. Well, we made it through the holidays. We're safe and sound. The Studio East is safe and sound. That's all good. We re-signed a new contract, so Chip and Cern Show is going to continue for another 5 years.
Coming back. We're coming back for
2021. And
keep those emails coming.
Yeah, just
you said about chipandcernshow@gmail.com.
And if you want to send a check, just send an email and we'll just send you an address.
There you go. Chip and Cern Show, or you can just slide in our DM.
Get right
anything
in.
Chip and Cern Show.
I think we have a Patreon account even. I don't think anyone's. I think it might be
quiet.
Yeah. Hopefully they're not expecting something from us. Well, we do.
I listened to Star Talk with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yes.
So they have their Patreon. Right? Yeah, but they always like read their questions first.
Okay.
Now, probably our
pay to play
combined knowledge isn't even a fraction of Neil deGrasse Tyson's. So
I think his dick is smarter than both of them.
His second head.
His second head. Nice, Cerny. Nice.
But yeah, he always reads their stuff first.
Yeah, and they're probably kicking him like $5 a month or something.
I don't even know.
Well, my wife does support a couple of them, and I was like, you know what? For 4 hours of like 4 things a week, for $5 a month, that's like $1.25 an episode. And if you really get a lot of joy out of something,
oh yeah,
what's $5 a month? I know 2,000 is a lot to Mitch McConnell.
I know.
Tight-fisted fuck.
$600.
Wow.
$1.64 a day.
This is the last thing I'm going to say. Bernie Sanders roasted his ass. 10 out of the 25 poorest counties in the United States are in Kentucky, where McConnell is leading. So he doesn't give a. I think it's funny when they act like McConnell actually gives a fuck.
No.
Or probably really any politician gives a fuck about what's happening. But anyway, who probably does a really poor job of washing their hands and wearing a mask is probably McConnell. And that's why his hand is fucking going, it's dying. Have you seen McConnell's like fucking dead hand? He looks like the emperor or some shit. Yeah.
I know. Like I see that, he's like choosing that guy, the
Yeah.
hands of that. The eyeballs.
Oh,
in
the
his
eye hands. Yeah. From what's that from? Like some Benicio del Toro movie, right?
Miguel del Toro,
Guillermo del
the
Toro.
Labyrinth.
The Labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Pan's Labyrinth. Yeah, that's right. That was a good movie. Way back when. That was like early 2000s.
Yeah, we saw it in one of the movie classes.
Well, 2006.
The Sac State movie class.
Yeah, our 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. 2 hours. Yeah, it came out in 2017. Mitch McConnell doesn't wash his hands because he's a fucking asshole. But
he doesn't wash his asshole either.
He doesn't wash his ass. He's
he
not
doesn't
wearing a
wash.
mask.
He's an asshole.
He's duty. He's a duty face. But be sure you're wearing a mask, do social distancing, all that good stuff. Wash your hands, pussy, asshole, vagina, all that good stuff. Till next time, I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers.